Hello, welcome to the L Zone with me, Latricia Marie, coming to you today with a topic that I've been wanting to share with you all, and it's called mindful eating. I I feel like I coined this phrase and just stuck with me. Probably didn't somebody else probably said it. I don't know, but I've been saying it more lately, like well, we're in 2023. This past year, 2022, and it stuck with me, and I have really been on my journey towards health and being active. And I was like, okay, I used to be, backstory, I used to be a personal trainer. I was certified and a nutritionist. And as I was training people or helping people out, I noticed food is 80% of your struggle. It Unfortunately, it just is. You got to know how it processes in your body. You got to know how what triggers your body to go up in water weight, or it doesn't trigger water weight, your sugar intake, things like that. But I wanted to write down some steps, and as I was writing down my steps on what I was doing and kind of simplifying it in a sense, because it can be overwhelming to people if I wrote it how I really want to write it. And I was like, nobody, it's kind of like how I write my books. I don't want a long winded book. Give me the heavy hitters that you start with and you can build on. And this is what I came up with, right? So, my first one is knowing the signs when you look at food, what's kosher, the symbols that's on the packaging. There's either a K, a parv, or it has a U and a circle in it. That's just, I'm going to put some examples down, and these are what you will look for immediately before you even decide to buy it and before you turn it around to read. But understanding what kosher means. Kosher normally means, and I say normally because there's exceptions, that it does not have pork in it. It's not made with pork based ingredients, like how Jello has pork in it, because they how they make the Jello is out of um, pig cartilage and stuff like that, bones grated up. It's not good for you at all. I don't eat Jello, so I've never been a fan, even as a kid. I just haven't. So, but that's an example. It tells you upfront, hey, we're saying this does not have pork in it. Then step two is turn that bag around and read the ingredients. I can't stress this enough. If you just want to be oblivious, don't listen to this podcast. I promise this topic ain't for you. But if you are more curious and concerned about what you're putting in your body, this is the second step. You have to read the label. You have to turn it around and read the label. If it is ingredients that you cannot spell, if it's not ingredients that you can pronounce, my rule of thumb, I don't put it in my body. Now, here's the thing though. You are more than welcome to Google it and find out, okay, what exactly is this particular ingredient? If it does not have in parentheses what it is. Because, like, you'll get something that says a long spelling word and then in parentheses, oh, sunflower oil. Yeah, no, I'm not doing it. If it's not olive oil, and depends on what it is, what type of olive oil, I'm not really big on eating canola oil, vegetable. I don't put that stuff. I do peanut oil and stuff like that. But that's an example. Um, I don't do high fructose corn syrup or corn syrup. I do not do citric acid type foods. I don't do them because of how it processes in your body. Is like death in a sense. So read the back of the bag. I have examples that have probably popped up during this videos of what I mean in comparison to the food. It's a drastic difference if it has red number 40, I think it's one of those, or if it has like yellow. Definitely don't eat those. You can really see it in chips. Chips is a big one because people are just used to snacking and they don't know why they're snacking at all. It is like it's programmed because you've trained yourself to think that you need to snack like that. You don't. So when you see a bag of chips, you really see a list of bad crap that is not good for you. Versus, let's even take Lay's chip. I like Lay's with some hot sauce. My husband makes a great natural hot sauce. That's the only time I eat Lay's is just because I want some of his hot sauce. Otherwise, he's cooking some fried chicken with peanut oil that he made, or some baked chicken, baked fried chicken, wings, and I want to just have some of his hot sauce. But other than that, when I look at the back of Lay's, it's no more than maybe 6 ingredients in it, not like 30, 40 for you to eat Takis, or a bag of Ruffles that's a different flavor, or Lay's that's a different flavor. I'm not doing it. I'm not eating Flaming Hot Cheetos. When I was a kid, yeah, I didn't know. Now I'm older and my body is changing. I'm trying to maintain and be healthier. I'm more conscious about it. So that's to read the labels. It's okay. Chemicals are bad, but that's all I'm going to say on that one. And then three, your intake. Um, Biggest way I can explain it is kind of like what I touched on before. Why are you snacking? Are you bored? Are you really hungry? Did you drink some water to see if it kind of simmered down that hunger in your stomach feeling? Um, and if you are, with your intake, being more conscious about what you're putting in your body. Perfect example. You got white processed sugar. It's toxic to you versus cane sugar, organic cane sugar. Not toxic to you. It processes in your body, it flushes it out faster, it recognizes, oh, this is a natural ingredient that you can find in a plant. It's not processed harshly, it's not bleached, it's not having additives, it's not training your mind to think, oh, I'm hungry after I just ate this sugary food. That's what white processed sugar kind of does for you. Not kind of, it just does. It's bad for you, especially if you're African American. It attaches to your melanin a certain way to where it can lead to Alzheimer's, dementia, diabetes, things like that. But you take those two, you substituting it, and you're not losing the sweetness or the flavor. You just changed up a simple thing, and the cost is still pretty much the same. I bought a bag of sugar probably like 2 days ago, and it was on sale for $3.99. You can get it at Dibbers. Walmart has it, probably even cheaper, but it's organic cane sugar. Just that little slight substitution alone can really help you in your journey with mindful eating. But then, how often are you eating? The intake. Always find a substitute. Question: why am I really eating right now? I'm at work. I just need some, and hate to say it, in your mouth. Like, what are you doing it for? For me, no, I don't tend to snack. Maybe I can say I may snack 3 times a week, tops, because I'm not hungry like that, and I drink water throughout the day. I have a tea, or I may make my own coffee, hazelnut coffee, decaf. But I rarely drink coffee. I'm more of a tea drinker. I don't put sugars in my teas or anything like that, or my coffee, but I'm more aware of I really don't need to eat like that. It's okay. Plus, my body needs time to recover from whatever I ate the night before. So I'm not an intermittent faster. I understand that is a thing. I don't knock people who do it because it does help. But I'm just saying it's more of a lifestyle. I recognize when I'm actually hungry, when my body really needs to eat something. Sometimes I can go longer than 24 hours before I eat something again. I'm just more in the habit now of my intake. Do I go out, hang out with people, and eat stuff? Yes, I do. But I kind of know what I'm about to order before I binge out. And I promise you, these steps actually help you not binge. Binging is one of the, to me, setbacks because people are more harder on themselves when they binge. I don't um technically not eat sweets. I just, like I said, I substitute it. I just know what's in it, and I don't need it that much. I just don't. But that don't mean I don't eat sweets. I love a good nothing but cake every now and then, once or twice a month if I need it. But I'm not craving it. You know, for women, it's the time of the month. That's when I'm normally about to be like, no, I need my cupcake. But I'm not finna binge out on it because I'm not completely wiping it from what people call a diet. It's still in there. I'm incorporating it differently. So that's just my three things. Again, let's go over it. One, knowing the signs, what kosher food is, what doesn't have pork. Two, you need to read the back of the box of anything that you're buying at the store to see if it's chemicals in it, red, citric, high fructose corn syrup, all of that. If it has it in it, please try to not buy it, find a different substitute. Like I said, I have different examples that, again, have popped up on the screen to give you a gauge. And then three, your intake. Just kind of watching, why am I about to snack on these chips? Why am I about to eat these cookies? Do I really need this bowl of fruit right now? No, I just want to snack on something. Just being more mindful. I'm not saying fruit is wrong. Sugar, though, is sugar in that form. And if you're not really hungry, you basically are spiking your insulin at that point for no reason. Even though I do agree it's a healthier option than you eating some cookies. So just being more mindful of how much you're snacking, the intake. Do you really need to eat lunch, breakfast, dinner? No, you really don't. But you got to change up your routine in order to get into a better habit and being more aware of what your body's trying to tell you. So, those are my three takeaways. Mindful eating. Let me know what you think about this topic. Hit me up, email, and thank you all for taking a listen to the L Zone.